Hello there, my name is Brian Collins from Become a Writer Today, and in this video I'm going to show you how I use the landing page builder in LeadPages. And basically the landing page builder is a drag and drop tool that you can use to give away free samples from your books. That's what I do. Or perhaps to give away video lessons from your books. That's something else that I do. And basically to offer high value content and encourage people to opt into your email list. So this is a template from LeadPages. It comes like this. Basically, I'm going to customize it with some of my content and I'll show you how that works. So you can see here there's a video embedded, and I can change this video by clicking on this button, and then I click embed, and then I have my iframe code from my YouTube video. So if I go back, I've copied and pasted that. Now I'll go back to LeadPages and I'll paste that and I'll click save. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an image of the book in question. So the book that I've written is called The Power of Creativity. So I'll click on the image button. So these are all images that I've uploaded in the past. In this case, I'm going to upload a new image. So I have a book here called The Power of Creativity on my desktop. I'll drag it onto the drag and drop builder. You can see here it'll just take a minute to upload depending on my internet connection. I'll type in the title. I'll click done. And there's the title for my book. So I don't need two images. So I'm going to delete this. So as you can see, you don't need to know any codes to know how to use LeadPages. So I'm going to click the delete button. Okay, so we have the title here. I have the YouTube video embedded. It has the three dots because YouTube is still encoding it. So hopefully that'll be ready by the end of the video. Now I'm going to show you how to use the drag and drop builder to customize some of LeadPages. So this says the free report reveals. So I didn't write a report, so I'm going to call it The Power of Creativity. And then I'm going to go in here. LeadPages has provided some bullet points, which is a good guideline for a copy that I should write, but obviously it's not relevant to what I have. So I'm going to delete all this, and I have some pre-written copy on my clipboard, which I'm going to paste. So here is my pre-written copy. Basically, this copy is from the Amazon sales page. So I'm going to delete everything that's not relevant. So that's a good tip for you. If you have a copy on your Amazon sales page for your book, for example, you could also use that on your landing page. So basically, my book has 7 key sections. So I'm going to turn each one of those into a bullet point. And as you can see here, I'm using the delete key to do this. So again, it's not necessary to know any fancy code or to hire a developer to create a landing page, which is one of the reasons why I love LeadPages. You can create professional looking landing pages relatively quickly. Obviously, this is taking a little bit more time because I have pasted in a rather large amount of copy. So delete this. And I'll delete that. Okay. I have some characters here that I don't need. So these are the key sections in my book. In this book, you will discover these strategies that will help you become more creative. So I have the title here of the book, The Power of Creativity. I have maybe an explanation about the benefit of the book. You already have what it takes to find ideas your audience loves. And then here I have, in this book, you will discover these strategies. And you can see here I bullet pointed each one of them. Just to say that you can click on text and you can change the color. So let's say I want to put fears in a different color. I can highlight that by pressing B for bold. And then for Creative Master, again, I can put that in italics, so to draw attention to it. And then for Creative Roots, let's say I want to change the color. I can click on this button. And one color I like to use on my website is the hashtag, the hash color D6000. So if I type that in, so you can see here it's quite easy to customize the look and feel of your landing page and LeadPages. And then here's my call to action. So I'll select this text. So I've made this text smaller, so I think I prefer that when it's bigger. So I'm going to click on this button, drag this up, increase the spacing. And you can see here I can play around with the fonts, but I suppose I don't spend too much time on that. And now the next thing I'm going to do is customize the button. So download your free lesson. Okay, so now you can see I have LeadPages, all the copy set up in a way that I like. Okay, so next I want to show you how you can customize what happens when people click on this button here. So I've clicked on the button and then I click on the link, and it's called a lead box, which I talk about in the blog post. So I can edit this. So I've already pre-populated this with some text. I've integrated this with my email service provider, ConvertKit, but you can also set it up quite easily with MailChimp. I have a button here, which I'm going to change the background color of. I'm going to make that red, and let's make the text white. And you can type into that button. And you can also drag additional text elements onto it in a progress bar and even icons. So there's a smiley face which I could drag on if I wanted to, but I don't think it's particularly relevant for this lead box. So I'm going to press the delete button to delete it. LeadPages will ask me if I'm sure. I'll click yes. And basically, if you use LeadPages, it's quite easy to customize LeadPages to connect with your email service provider like MailChimp or ConvertKit, or even just to send the information of people who opt in straight to your own email address. So you just can customize that here, choose where you want the form data to go, and you can put in your email address by clicking the drop down. So I could put my email address there if I wanted. You can also decide what information you want from people who opt in. You can ask for their first name and last name, and it'll just add additional forms. Or if I click here, you can see the integration. So if I click on more services, you can see here I have MailChimp, I have Aweber, ConvertKit, and so on, and basically all the popular email service providers that you would use. So now that I have my lead page set up, it's time to preview it and see what it looks like and to publish it. So the way I can do that is I click on the publish button, or in this case it says update because I published this page before, and I click on update. LeadPages will save my changes. It normally takes a few seconds, and then I'll click on the view page. So you can see here, this is the URL for the page. I haven't actually given the page a name, so that's why it says opt-in test there at the top. There's my video from YouTube. I could probably change the thumbnail. It's not the greatest thumbnail in the world. There is the book, the cover. So if I was doing this again, I'd probably upload a 3D version of that cover. Here's the button that I showed you. So if I click on this, download the video now, and then I can put in my email address there. And that's pretty much an overview of how I use the new drag and drop tool in LeadPages. So if you found this video helpful, or if you have questions, please let me know in the comments section.